Day 7 comes to an end. It's nearly midnight and I have just come down the Royal Mile and the tattoo is out and all is done. 54 shows, 30 venues over 7 days and all completed. Now serendipity just gave me something, which was that the last 3 shows that I went to see happened to be pretty good. 2 of them, in fact probably 3 of them, I would suggest weren't fringe shows. So my pick of the day is actually one where it began with only 2 of us of an audience. It grew to 6, but it deserves much better audience, and that was gate number 5 at See Aurora, which I thought was a great, fantastic wee show that also is down to its narrative, the way in which it was told, that really hit the high spot. Other things that I realised today were the art of ushering, how important ushering happens to be. On a number of occasions today I saw people not being directed to the best seats in the house, and then when people came behind them it was quite difficult to manage getting all the audience in time. And my son has been an usher, and it was something that he and his mother has also been in charge of ushers down at the Gaiety Inn and at the Palace and at various other venues. It's something that as an art form is really, really important. So seeing that they weren't being done well today was a bit of a pain in the backside, especially when it came to latecomers. A couple of places where latecomers tripped their way in. One where I was sitting and there wasn't that many in the place, and the look I got because I wouldn't move was like being in a dentist waiting room with 40 chairs and you're in one and somebody disgusted that you're actually sitting the one that they want when there's nobody else in the room. It was bizarre, strange, not very nice, not very pleasant. However, also this very day I managed to see a lovely wee panto, Pinocchio with the panto. Also a lovely wee opera, the Impresario, at one of my favourite venues, Venue 45. Now again, I reflected upon today how many of these venues I've not been to. I've not actually been the other side of Princes Street, which is the first time ever. So no new stand, no Hill Street, no assembly rooms, no assembly. Which again is unique. The last 3 shows I saw just happened to be the 3 shows that were there, and the reason why I was so happy to triumph gate number 5 is because I didn't feel that they were fringe shows, and it made me reflect upon just exactly what the purpose of me being here actually is. I don't write for the Scotsman, I'm not writing for the Guardian, I'm not writing for the mainstream media in that format. So getting out to see shows that are not getting that kind of publicity or review for me is really important, vital even. So my picks of this year, I think, because I've seen a couple of fringe firsts which slightly upset me, because one wasn't what I would have considered a fringe first. It's a personal opinion, and it clearly is not in kilter with other reviewers. That's fine. But because I would much rather go and see things that are not getting reviewed than things that are getting reviewed by the Scotsman et al. So, best I've seen for children's stuff, I've got a lovely hankering after Whipped Top, which was the start, but also the thing I saw this morning, which is Pooh, Plague, Pooh and Punishments, but also Magic Gareth at the Pleasance. Best dance, Beats on Point, probably, but I still have a love of Lost Souls. I really enjoyed it. Best theatre, Scots and Deuteronomy. I thought Deuteronomy was outstanding. I thought Scots, I gave it a 5-star review for British Theatre Guide, was also absolutely outstanding. Best physical theatre is what I saw today, which is Circus Peep Show. I was struggling to find one that was as good, that I would have said was the best that I'd seen this time round. But for me, Circus Peep Show knew how to package stuff, and even the transitions between one element to another was done with theatricality. Now, I'm just round from good old Bedlam Theatre, another theatre that I didn't go to this year, and it's the end, and as is my tradition, it's kebab time. So I'm going to go and get my kebab. I'm going to go and liberate my car, and I'll see you in a year's time. Bye for now.